Every romantic relationship Raj had in The Big Bang Theory ranked. Over the 12 seasons of The Big Bang Theory, Dr. Rajesh Kuthrapalli, played by Kunal Nair, was the lovable, socially awkward astrophysicist who longed for love, often to disastrous, hilarious, or heartbreakingly awkward results. While his friends Sheldon, Leonard, and Howard found lasting partnerships, Raj's romantic journey remained complicated and incomplete by the series' finale. From fleeting dates to almost marriages, Raj's relationships painted a portrait of a man genuinely yearning for connection, often sabotaged by his own insecurities, dependence on others, or sheer bad luck. Here's every romantic relationship Raj had in The Big Bang Theory, ranked from worst to best. 9. The Series Romance Season 5, Episode 14, The Beta Test Initiation. Raj's most bizarre relationship wasn't even with a human. In Season 5, he falls for his iPhone's virtual assistant, Siri. His interactions are humorous, but underline his extreme loneliness. He talks sweetly to Siri, dreams about her, and even flirts, until he actually meets the voice actress in a dream and is too shy to speak. Why it's ranked last. While funny and original, it was more of a comedic subplot than a genuine romantic relationship. It also highlighted how Raj struggled with real-world connections, leaning into fantasy instead of growth. 8. Emily the Deaf Gold Digger Season 5, Episode 4, The Wiggly Finger Catalyst. Raj briefly dates a deaf woman named Emily, introduced to him by Penny. He's thrilled, as he can communicate via sign language without alcohol. However, it quickly becomes clear that Emily is taking advantage of Raj's wealth. She's not shy about requesting extravagant gifts, and Raj is too love-starved to notice or care. Why it's ranked so low. The relationship was transactional. Emily never seemed to care about Raj, and the whole storyline showcased Raj's naivety and desperation rather than emotional growth. 7. Claire the Bartender/Screenwriter Season 9 to 10. Claire was a smart, ambitious bartender and aspiring screenwriter who collaborated with Raj on a children's book. She challenged him intellectually and emotionally, especially by questioning his inability to be alone. However, their timing was always off. When Raj was with her, he still had feelings for someone else, and vice versa. Why it's ranked low. Claire and Raj could have been a great match, but he sabotaged it by trying to date both her and another woman simultaneously. Their chemistry was decent, but the lack of trust and emotional immaturity ruined any chance of something lasting. 6. Lucy Season 6 to 7. Lucy was painfully shy, with social anxiety that mirrored Raj's earlier seasons. They met through an online dating site, and their relationship started sweetly, built on mutual awkwardness. However, Lucy ghosted Raj, literally climbing out of a window to avoid conflict. Why it's ranked in the middle. Their dynamic was tender but fragile. They helped each other grow, albeit slowly. When Lucy broke up with Raj, it was a blow, but it also pushed him to confront some of his own emotional shortcomings. 5. Anu Season 12. Anu was Raj's most serious attempt at a long-term partner. Set up through an arranged marriage, she was confident, career-driven, and open about what she wanted. Raj agreed to the arrangement, even proposing to her, and they planned a life together in London. Why it's ranked mid-tier. While practical, the relationship lacked romance. It felt more like a business merger than true love. In the end, Raj made a major leap in character development by choosing not to move to London and stay true to himself, walking away from a relationship that wasn't right for him. 4. Emily Sweeney the Dermatologist Season 7 to 10. Emily was Raj's longest-running girlfriend on the show. Dark, edgy, and sarcastic, she was a sharp contrast to his bubbly optimism. Raj was enamored with her, even when she introduced him to her love of horror movies and creepy interests like a doll collection or suggesting graveyard dates. Why it's ranked higher. Though mismatched, their chemistry was unique. Emily genuinely liked Raj and was emotionally invested, something many of his other partners lacked. However, Raj constantly felt unsure around her, often questioning if she truly liked him. Ultimately, he sabotaged the relationship by seeking attention from other women. 3. Lalita Gupta Season 1, Episode 8, The Grasshopper Experiment. Lalita was Raj's parents' pick in their first attempt to arrange a marriage. Childhood acquaintances, Raj was initially uninterested until Howard rudely hit on her, and she transformed into a confident, gorgeous woman. The two shared a sweet dinner date, but Lalita wasn't impressed by Raj's nervousness or his friends' interference. Why it's ranked third. Though short-lived, this relationship marked Raj's first real attempt at dating on the show. Lalita had potential, and had she returned, there might have been real chemistry. Unfortunately, Raj was too immature and self-conscious at the time. 2. Isabella Season 8, Episode 18, The Leftover Thermalization. Raj meets Isabella, a cleaning lady at the university, and is immediately smitten. She's grounded, kind, and unimpressed by wealth or academic prestige. Unlike some of his other girlfriends, she isn't wowed by Raj's attempts to impress. She likes him for who he is, not his money or connections. Why it's ranked so high. Their relationship was refreshingly simple and genuine. Isabella stood up for herself, challenged Raj's assumptions, and brought out a humbler side of him. Though their relationship wasn't deeply explored, it felt more emotionally honest than most of Raj's other encounters. 1. Cinnamon Forever and Always. Technically not a human, Cinnamon the dog is Raj's most consistent and loyal companion. He treated her like royalty, spa days, gourmet meals, and bedtime snuggles. While played for laughs, Cinnamon was symbolic of Raj's intense need to love and be loved. Why it's number one with a wink. No one treated Raj better or was more loyal to him than Cinnamon. The dog never judged, always comforted, and stayed by his side through every heartbreak. In a way, Raj's devotion to Cinnamon was his purest relationship, a reminder that love, even when it comes on four legs, is meaningful. Final thoughts. The lonely heart with the most growth. While Raj never found his forever love during The Big Bang Theory, his romantic relationships weren't wasted. They served as emotional benchmarks, tracking his growth from a man who couldn't speak to women without alcohol to someone who made the difficult choice to stay true to himself rather than settle for the wrong relationship. Each romance, from comedic to tragic, taught him lessons about confidence, self-worth, communication, and boundaries. His story was often overshadowed by his friends' more successful love lives, but Raj's journey was just as meaningful. It was messy, human, and unfinished, just like love itself. If The Big Bang Theory had continued or spun off with Raj at the center, it's easy to imagine he would have eventually found someone perfect for him. Someone who embraced his quirks, loved him for his big heart, and yes, maybe even enjoyed brunch with Cinnamon. Until then, Raj remains the hopeless romantic whose pursuit of love was just as nerdy, complicated, and heartfelt as any scientific theory. Each romance, from comedic to tragic, taught him lessons about confidence, self-worth, communication, and boundaries. His story was often overshadowed by his friends' more successful love lives, but Raj's journey was just as meaningful. It was messy, human, and unfinished, just like love itself. If The Big Bang Theory had continued or